Yeah, Doc Severinsen. Well, now, Brian Denny, he was just saying how he'd love, to get into directing and hopes to do that soon.
Did you ever have any desires to direct?
I am directing right now.
What a guy.
But so many actors want to, but this fellow made the jump a few years ago and is already working on his third major movie. And had a terrific career on camera before that. You all knew him as part of that super cop team, Starsky and Hutch, and then moved in front of the cameras to begin his scenes as a director. Latest movie is called The Cutting Edge. It opens March 27th, and here's Paul Michael Glaser. Said to me, I was so crazy about him on Starsky and Hutch.
What teenage girl wasn't? 20-year-old or whatever.
Those are nice, good days, huh?
Those are good days.
You two guys running amok.
Oh my gosh!
Now there you are, just
keeping the
sitting
planet
there.
safe.
That's right.
I still have that sweater.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Now here they are on the beach.
Look at this.
A little Starsky and Hutch retrospective. Close-ups right there. How young and beautiful we were. Look, how nice. And still are, of
Thank
course.
you,
You do have one of the greatest heads of hair known to mankind. Don't you think?
Can I touch your hair?
Go ahead.
Please.
No, I'm second.
I'm having a hair
heard what
day.
you said about John Forte. I don't want to be second, but
No, I don't blame you. So you made the transition. Did you hear Brian Dennehy out here saying, I gotta direct, or otherwise I'm going to
No,
line?
I didn't hear.
Well, he was saying that he wants to direct now.
Yeah.
So he just wrote a screenplay and he's on his way.
Yeah, a lot of actors want to direct. I can understand it. When you're working in film, and you see all this activity going on around you, and you see everybody doing what they're doing, and you say, "Oh wait, why is he doing it that way? And why is that way?" And you start to want to get more involved.
But is it tough to get that break, or the studio head say, "Hey, here's another actor who wants to be a director"?
Well, CAA, which is one of the agencies in town here, had a T-shirt that they used to give out. Do you know this T-shirt?
No.
It was a T-shirt that showed a dog on one side of the desk and an agent on the other. And the balloon over the dog's head was, well, what I really want to do is direct.
That was last week.
They sent me that T-shirt once.
But they also gave you the job, too.
You started while you were doing Starsky and Hutch?
Well, I started directing during Starsky and Hutch. Yeah, I got very interested at that time, and then when I finished Starsky and Hutch, then I went on to knock on doors and say, what I really want to do is direct. And eventually, people started to listen, and then I did a few Miami Vices, and we're off and
But
running.
then came the big break with Schwarzenegger in The Running Man.
Yeah, that was my second feature. I did a small feature just before that called Band of the Hand, a very little-known piece.
Band of the Hand.
Yeah, it was. Didn't have any names in it, and it was sort of an outward-bound bunch of bad boys to make good. And then I took over the Schwarzenegger picture, and I did that. And then
That's quite a jump, though, to go from that one first film to a Schwarzenegger epic.
yeah, it was quite a jump.
Sink or swim time, right?
Yeah.
So you don't miss acting at all?
No, every once in a while I kind of wonder what it would be like to climb back on that bicycle and take a turn around the park, but I don't think about it a lot. As a matter of fact, I was doing a temp dub, a temporary dubbing for a preview of my picture, The Cutting Edge, and I had asked for a bunch of voiceovers to be put on the film, and I was looking at the screen, and I was saying to all the technicians, "That's wrong. That's wrong. That doesn't work." And I'd been moaning about it for the longest time. Finally, they turned to me. They said, "There's a microphone. You go and you do it." And I said, "No, it's okay." I said, "No, go do it." I said, "You really think so? I think I should?" And they said, "Yes. No problem. So I walked over to the microphone and I had a very simple line to say, and I said it. And I got very embarrassed, and I said, "Well, let me try it again." And I said it again. And the third time, I said, "Okay, that's it. We've done it if it's any good." And I walked back to talk to a couple of friends of mine, and on the loudspeakers, they played it over again. And I was in the middle of saying something to somebody, and they started answering. I said, "Shut up, wait a minute." I started listening to it. And I'm listening to it, and I go, "Boy, that's not half bad. I don't need any friends anymore."
The old fires began to rekindle, huh? What What's this new movie about, Cutting Edge?
This is a lovely film. Even if I must say so myself, I had a lot of fun doing it, and we all had a lot of fun. It's a wonderful romantic comedy about two people who, a love story of two people when they meet each other, hate each other at first sight.
He's a hockey star.
He's like the next Wayne Gretzky, the golden boy of hockey, and he's got an incredible career ahead of him. And at the '88 Calgary Olympics, he has a terrible accident, and he loses peripheral vision and can't play hockey anymore. And then there's this pairs figure skater who is incredibly difficult. She's gone through 5 players, 5 partners, 4 coaches. She's just, no one will work with her. No one will have anything to do with her. And so as a last resort, her coach puts the two of them together as a pair, and they can't stand each other. And I was very, very fortunate. You know, I had a wonderful chemistry. D.B. Sweeney plays the hockey player. A girl named Moira Kelly, who, when she auditioned for me in Rockefeller Plaza, the skating audition, we had our skating auditions there. It was the holiday season, so there's some ice. So there's some ice. Well, they're playing rock music. Well, whatever. Weave in and out of the people. And she got on the ice with her younger brother, and they started boxing and dancing at the same time. This girl had been on the ice 3 times in her life. And I looked at her heart, and I said, that girl's got a lot of heart. And she became so proficient that we had to pull her off the ice 1 day a week because she started getting shin splints when she was training. And so they were terrific.
To do it that quickly, that's amazing.
Well, Robin Cousins, who's our choreographer, did a wonderful job, said that if she had started when she was 8, she probably would have been Olympic caliber.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, should we take a look at a clip?
Oh, yes.
Here's Doug, your ex-Olympic hockey player, and Kate, the beautiful figure skater, meeting on the ice, and sparks begin to fly. Watch this direction now.
There's only 2 things I do really well, sweetheart, and skating's the other one.
God, you really are a Neanderthal.
I hate to tell you, but I'm from Minnesota. South of Neanderthal. So what do you do for fun? Polish your knife collection?
I'm sure there's nothing I do that you'd find exciting. I don't open beer bottles with my toes. I don't sit around and count what's left of my teeth. Hey, I don't even enjoy the tractor pull. It's been a limited existence, but I've gotten used to it.
Life of the party, huh? Place must be crawling with guys.
As a matter of fact, I do have a boyfriend.
Well, there's a rough gig. What do you do? Keep him chained up in the basement?
A modern love story.
Sounds like one of our openings. So, other than that, how's life?
Life is.
Yeah.
Life's good.
Life is life, yeah. You've had your share of family problems.
Tragedy?
I guess you'd even call it tragedy, but depends on how you look at it and how
It's a question of perspective, you know. You take a look at the hand you dealt and you play it. And you take it a day at a time. And that's what we do.
I met your wife, Elizabeth. Rich and I both did Miss America pageant. We were so moved by her. What an incredibly courageous lady.
Yeah, isn't she something?
Oh,
She's really something. She just, keeps battling it out, trying to get more funds for research.
Pediatric AIDS.
Pediatric AIDS. Most of it is has to do with pediatric AIDS, but also the whole journey of just getting people to learn, become educated. People in our government, which is most important in terms of allocation of funds, to everybody, so that we understand what the nature of this is about, and we don't shunt it off to the side and say it belongs to a particular group. So she's done a remarkable job on that.
Terrific lady. Must be very proud, huh?
I am.
Well, we have a little surprise for you now. Yes.
Uh-oh. Look at the panic in his face.
Don't you hate these surprises on television?
This is your life.
You hate surprise parties. You hate to be surprised on TV.
So why do we keep doing it to
Well,
people?
we just thought it'd be nice to see them together live one more time.
Oh,
We've
my
seen their
God.
pictures. Yes, here he is, David Soul, Starsky and Hutch. We'll be right back in a minute. We're going to get them back. I thought that was funny when the door opened and David Soul came out and looked, and Paul walked this way and David went back in. I said, for just a minute, wow. Anyway,
Sort of the relationship.
here you are back together again, guys.
I asked them during the break last time they've been together and said a month ago, so
Yeah. Sometimes I take them out for a mercy lunch.
You ever talk about a Starsky and Hutch reunion? Everybody's having reunions.
We are having one.
This is it?
This is it. You're doing so well. You're doing so well. That's great. I love it. I asked Paul, I said, during the break, I said, you're not mad at me for coming out here, are you? Because we never, I mean, I know about how he feels about Starsky. We both loved that show.
Yeah.
But as far as where we're going with our lives,
Yeah.
they're quite away from Starsky.
Sure.
yeah, everybody keeps reminding you.
That's right.
As if you
Like
don't remember.
they had a screening of Paul's film that I wasn't invited to because they didn't want the issue to be Paul and I are seen together.
Yeah.
That's how silly these marketing people can be.
Well, I hope we're not screwing up your lives here with this. I can't believe what we stumbled onto here. Well, what's going on in your life, Mr. Soul?
I'm trailing around after Paul. No.
You're directing too, aren't you?
God, everybody is, isn't it? Yeah, well, out-of-work actors, I got to direct. I guess. Yeah.
Well, don't actors feel like you're always at the mercy of other people? And when you're directing, everybody's at your mercy.
I think when you're a director, at the mercy of everybody.
Really?
No,
You give the direction.
I understand what you're saying. I think that the thing about the directing, and I'm so proud of this guy. I mean, I've seen the film and it's wonderful. I'm just really proud of him. But I think the thing about it is creating a baby. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like creating your own thing. After a while, it's like I used to say about songs. You know, I'm going to sing somebody else's lyrics. I might as well write my own lyrics.
So you made a fresh start for yourself, and you're back in town and working hard, huh?
Well, I've never really left.
No?
Been a slave to this town for a long time. I think we all are after a while, you know.
Sure, you can't get out after a while.
But writing and directing are very important to me as well.
Good. Well, you guys still look good together, I'll tell you that.
You do.
Just a couple of months older, that's all. But you got that power together, all right? Thanks so much for coming by. Good luck. The Cutting Edge opens March